Walking down 3rd Street, construction overcrowding your ears as you walk on the cracked sidewalk to reach your destination. You look to your left, there is a white bricked house, gated yard, with brown picnic tables outside and a tiny sign above the front door in white bold words, Coffee and Tea House. Up the steps and to the front door, the accents of the house are forest green, and the atmosphere feels snug and welcoming. The aroma of espresso fills the air, and from then, you open the door. Songbird Coffee and Tea House first opened in 2012. Small business owner Aaron Westgate's vision of the coffee house is to be your extension of your living room, according to the welcome page on their website.
Follow my own vision of what a good coffee shop was. Actually, we started directly on Roosevelt, but after that, moved directly like a block and a half away, and it's a lot better. We have parking, we've got more space, had a front yard. I always wanted to have a coffee house in a house.
Westgate focuses on using locally sourced ingredients for all of her coffee, tea, and not only that her ingredients are local, but most of her recipes are also vegan or vegetarian friendly.
Well, we work with other local companies. We work with a local roaster in Tempe, Cortez Coffee, and we've worked with them for 7 years now. He's from Costa Rica, so one of the things I appreciate is that he's got a lot of good relationships, especially with the South American coffees. You know, other locations for coffees. It's working with a lot of smaller growers. It's nice to support other small businesses. All of our tea comes from a company in Tucson, along with our chai.
Along with providing non-dairy options for coffee, such as almond, coconut, and oat milk. Songbird Coffee is one of the examples of how local restaurants are accommodating for people with food allergies or special diets.
Community is also really important to us, and we've got a fantastic group of regulars. And I mean, it's just nice to have places where people can come together and have some sort of thing they can enjoy. That was a big reason why I got into teas as well, as my parents don't like coffee. We try to be as inclusive as possible. It's, hard when somebody's gluten-free and vegan and has a nut allergy.
An article from Food Revolution Network about the global rise in vegan and plant-based eating says there is a 600% increase in people identifying as vegans in the U.S. in the last 3 years, according to a report by a research firm named Global Data. From the Food Allergy Research and Education, about 32 million people have food allergies, with milk as one of the most common allergies. There's also research from FAIR that close to half of fatal food allergy reactions are triggered by food consumed outside the home. Songbird emphasizes their connection with the community and making a variety of different food and drink options for customers.
Well, I mean, most of the things are vegetarian as long as, they eat eggs and butter. Like, the only thing that has meat on it is the bacon breakfast sandwiches. So otherwise, everything would be vegetarian. And then for vegan options, we always try to keep in stock our vegan scones. And then I'm trying to make sure more regularly we have in stock our superfood breakfast cookies, which are really good. And those are vegan and gluten-free. Then for vegan, we also make our own chia pudding.
In 2016, Environmental Health Specialist Network and Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, and other federal departments did a study on food allergy knowledge in restaurant settings. Of the 278 restaurants that were participating, less than half of managers and food workers and only 1/3 of servers had received training on food allergies in their current restaurant. After the study, the CDC found that having a restaurant plan or a designated staff member to answer food allergy questions is associated with higher scores in food allergy knowledge and attitude. The study encouraged restaurants to be more aware of customers with food allergies.
It is hard, and you can't forecast what everybody's going to. Trying to be as educated as we can on what we serve.
Although there is no cure for food allergies, it can be managed. There is plenty of resources such as the Food Allergy Research and Education website that can provide knowledge for food allergies, how to cope with them, research programs, and much more. With the increase of vegetarians and vegans, restaurants such as Songbird Coffee are making food that is healthy and are able to accommodate their customers.